Chỉ như là chọn gì là nó một cái là nông nữ cho lũ chuyển chân hay tiệt như vì đi cha nữ họ do ít họ và đây lũ chuyển chân hẳn cho lũ công họ hoa Martin Luther King Unity Committee là nóก็เลยหายเตียวว่าในตุ้มปชดน่ะตะก้าจิบุก็เสาลีชิตาลินเดก็คุยเราโน่นหายเตียยูลินเดในถอวันได้ถอว่าหายเตียมาร์ตินลูเทอร์คิงน่ะนึกว่าตัวเราตายอีสินนึงเตอน่ะดูลูกหอบเพียเราหอยดัชจีน่ะอย่าเจยันกูเราไฮโลเมกาเจกูยเราโน่นเทรินน่ะนอเทีย Why is it important for the Martin Luther King Unity Committee to continue his dream? And before Martin Luther King died, what was his main focus or his main goal?
Well, in today's society, there's definitely a need for his type of leadership. One that focuses on love, dignity, and respect of others. The Martin Luther King Unity Committee will continue to promote his values, and honor him because he's well deserving of it. But before his death, he was fighting, of course, against poverty and also the Vietnam War. Even when it wasn't popular among many people, he still took a stand, and to me, that's a valuable trait to have, is taking a stand when it's not popular, because that's what he believed in.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Chị Linh là cô là mất chạy trong lúc mẫu đó nên thấy giờ sẽ Terry họ hay đi cha. Chị Linh là chị Terry cô là thật cho hai cho nữa nông nọ nên bây giờ community ta xin nó nãy giờ. Tới rồi trên nếu cứ yêu hai tia ta xin nói tới bây giờ chọn bây giờ kia chọn nó chỉ là đây nếu hai tia leadership là nó cho bố mua xử lý hai tia Martin Luther King là thia vì đó có hai tia Martin Luther King lúc dần mua nãy giờ nó chỉ nếu cứ lo hai tia lo bá rồi cho nên cho nhẹ và cứ có mua xử lý hai tia với một respect thia identity là do hai tia còn lừa hai nâng sai tổ dữ thia dữ họ sai tổ hai tia lừa tù thia có sẽ được nó một cái sĩ hậu sinh chỉ ta lên đó Martin Luther King Unity Committee nó vì lúc họ phía là sẽ continue Martin Luther King có dream là hiện tại tụi bao xuân nó vì đó có hai tiền lớn là mỗi người cho cái chân và hai tiền values nó nãy giờ và hai tiền người bỏ trong hai tiền có sẽ được xí lúa mùa chỉ cho hai tiền chỉ tới một cái xin dấu hai tiền cho cô chỉ nâng mình cả đó sẽ chỉ cô yêu tôn dấu nó nãy giờ chỉ còn nói ít họ và lúc dần mua thì họ phía trên chính chấp lời châu tan thọ tới chờ America thia, như linh đó nó thầu anh cô là sở chế và ít tu hay là chân activist là ba ít trong nhiệt chỉ phi sẵn là chế nữ nhớ đồ xong ít xe cho bùa cho xa nó giờ thầu nó chế ta tỏ hay Americaตัวchỉตัวtrò tới chờ Việt Namตัวnhà là nữa thia chế như linh đó thầu ôn tê thầu nữ tuần tới này chế nữ cô tô là ba cho nâng chọn nhẹ thế cho nâng ở lâu hu hay là tô draft và hai tế chờ America là nó không cho muốn thả hạ một chútตัวtrâu tế chờ nhá là Việt Nam War nó còn là hù nên tại này giờ chỉ như là cô là sở chế là ba hai tế có chỉ cho sa tế nâng mù trâu tế chờ nhá là một chútตัวtrâu bé đó còn là côตัวchống lưng chống hẳn chỉ như là nó ôi lên hui cô ta thả đâu này ý trong này chỉ cho lên cho tù hai cho nó có draft nó này giờ chỉ có nó có hai tế chờ America là san đó tôi chỉ có tàu một sở chế trâu tế chờ America một ít thuốc thả hạ chỉ là mất cái sa một trâu hai tế chờ nhá là chỉ có nó lúc sẽ hưởng được hùa Việt Nam War nó chỉ như là nó ít số nó bé chỉ là cho đại video và Martin Luther King nó cũng tàu là mới cho lo lụt xa la là để chat tờ hay cho nó có Việt Nam War nó chỉ đại video nó cũng một lúc bé hùa xử lý hay tiệt Beyond Vietnam nó chỉ bé một cùng đại video nó cho cũng mà đã có là nó để thả lụt chuẩn gì.
The time has come for America to hear the truth about this tragic war. Now, I've chosen to preach about the war in Vietnam today because I agree with Dante that the hottest places in hell are reserved for those who, in a period of moral crisis, maintain their neutrality. There comes a time when silence is betrayal. Even when pressed by the demands of inner truth, men do not easily assume the task of opposing their government's policy, especially in time of war. Now, of course, one of the difficulties in speaking out today grows out of the fact There are those who are seeking to equate dissent with disloyalty. It's a dark day in our nation when high-level authorities will seek to use every method to silence dissent. There is at the outset a very obvious and almost facile connection between the war in Vietnam and the struggle I and others have been waging in America, of a society gone mad on war. And I knew that America would never invest the necessary funds or energies in rehabilitation of its poor so long as adventures like Vietnam continue to draw men and skills and money like some demonic destructive suction tube. And you may not know it, my friends, but it is estimated that we spend $500,000 to kill each enemy soldier, while we spend only $53 for each person classified as poor. And much of that $53 goes for salaries to people who are not poor. So I was increasingly compelled to see the war as an enemy of the poor and attack it as such. Perhaps a more tragic recognition of reality took place when it became clear to me that the war was doing far more than devastating the hopes of the poor at home. It was sending their sons and their brothers and their husbands to fight and die in extraordinarily high proportions relative to the rest of the population. We were taking the black young men who had been crippled by society and sending them 8,000 miles away to guarantee liberties in Southeast Asia, which they had not found in Southwest Georgia and East Holland. So we have been repeatedly faced with the cruel irony of watching Negro and white boys on TV screens as they kill and die together for a nation that has been unable to seat them together in the same schoolroom. And I knew that I could never again raise my voice against the violence of the oppressed in the ghettos without having first spoken clearly to the greatest purveyor of violence in the world today, my own government. There's something strangely inconsistent about a nation and a press that will praise you when you say be nonviolent toward Jim Clark, but will curse and damn you when you say be nonviolent toward little brown Vietnamese children. There will be no meaningful solution until some attempt is made to know these people and hear their broken cries. A nation that continues year after year to spend more money on military defense than on programs of social uplift is approaching spiritual death. And our only hope today lies in our ability to recapture the revolutionary spirit and go out into a sometimes hostile world, declaring eternal hostility to poverty, racism, and militarism. Let me say finally that I oppose the war in Vietnam because I love America. I speak out against this war not in anger, but with anxiety and sorrow in my heart, and above all with a passionate desire to see our beloved country stand as the moral example of the world. I speak out against this war because I'm disappointed with America. And there can be no great disappointment where there is no great love. I'm disappointed with our failure to deal positively and forthrightly with the triple evils of racism, economic exploitation, and militarism. We are presently moving down a dead-end road that can lead to national disaster. It is time for all people of conscience to call upon America to come back home. God has a way of standing before the nations with judgment, and it seems that I can hear God saying to America, "You are too arrogant." I haven't lost faith because the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. We shall overcome because the Bible is right. You shall reap what you sow. With this faith, we will be able to speed up the day when all over the world we will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, "Free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last." With men will beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks, and nations will not rise up against nations, neither shall they study war anymore. And I don't know about you, I ain't gonna study war no more.
Cho nên nó có công thức của đại video là hiện nên nó có bỏ đại movie nó cũng muốn luôn về xử lý hai tia Beyond Vietnam nó theo của và thiết chế hạt tiền này sẽ được của là tàu hạt tiền Martin Luther King nó là của tôi nên chừng chân bảo lý trả thông lượng tiết tế vì đó có tiền này khi cho đây nụ và như itu activist là sẽ chế độ tan thọ ít trong này gì phong gì mà chùa lên chùa tù và hạt tiền có sẽ đây nó itu sát tàu itu này ạ chế như linh tới nó ta xin nói ít số nó của chế đó là nó này play đại video gìส่วนสีเทียที่ตัดชีเนี่ยจงเนี่ยอย่างดีประตักกุตถาโรเนี่ยถอเลย draft จะติ้งหนึ่งวันนี้เนาะMartin Luther King เดนอหล่อมัวเลยจะว่าหนอชื่อเนาะเตอจ่าให้เดียชิปูแล้วสัจทหารเนาะหมู่โดนเตี้ยเชอยันลาเต้หมู่เลยหูให้เดียแต่เวียดนามมัวเนี่ยจะทะลุเชื่อเหนอนะอย่างเนี่ยโดป้องโดชงให้เดียอีเชี่ยจบปัวโดเจียวชานเดนเนี่ยอย่างเทียตัดชีอีเชี่ยจบปัวโดเจียวชานหมู่จอนตัวอีเชี่ยจบปัวชาจบปล้นเนี่ยเจทอเนี่ยทะลุเชื่อวันนี้จุดนี้เนี่ยตัวเตี้ยเชอเวียดนามมัวอย่างเดียจนปลอดเต้อันนี้ถ้าต่อชิดตัวทอล้อเนี่ยเจทอเนี่ยกูยังชงให้เดียละสอดชิดตัวทอเนี่ยตัวเวียดนามวัวเทียเจยังลินเดนอแต่ฉันถมในจีMartin Luther King ก็รอป้าเธอก็จะอเมริกาจีซ้อนยอดตัวเตเชอร์เวียดนามเลยเตเชอร์ยะลาเลยก็เลยจีดีตะก้าเราตัวเตเชอร์อเมริกาเจวันนี้นี่นุ่ยกูไทยซอสเสร็จแล้วนี่จอเนี่ยซีฉันนี่ปนหนอเลยนี่ผมลงมั่งเทียยอดตัวชงอีเทียจุปชาจบโลกเลยในเจคอ last draft แล้วยอดเดียดันเตอร์ก็เราโซโดเตเชอร์อเมริกาโอ้ยดูจะทหารเนาะหมู่ทหารก็จิกาหมู่กอมเปว่าทหารเราแล้วยี่หยกก็หมู่ทหารหมู่ตัวจอนะอยากเจทนอีเทียจุปชาจบโลกในเจคนนึงก็ยื้อคอหัดเดีย United States last draft เนาะที่อยากกูบอกเราทำจริงๆก่อนนี่จะเนี่ยสีโตๆหัดเดียได้วิดีโอหัดเดีย Beyond Vietnam เนาะยังดัชชีเนาะเจคนเรากูเราไม่ใส่กับมันตัวนี้จนเนี่ยสีเทียเจยืนเนาะส่วนสีเนาะหมู่จะไปกูเรากูตะก้าเรานุ่งหัดเดีย Terry เนาะมาลูเทอร์คิงเขาเจ๋งจังบริจาควีดีจาน้องๆไปหอยถาจอหนึ่งตัวนี้จนเนี่ยสีเนาะอยากกูยังตัวนึงเจ๋งจังหังเจยืนตัวนี้จะเนี่ยสีจุดป้อนเนี่ยเจท่องเปลี่ยนเต้เนี่ยเจกูที่มดถาตัวในป้อแต่มาลูเทอร์คิงเนี่ยยังเล่นตื้อยินดีต้อนรับกูสารนุ่งนะฮะเตีย What were the reactions from the world or from her from Terry ฮะเตีย especially Martin Luther King death นั่นนะอยากให้เจ้าในรู้ถงในตัวนะกูเรานุ่งนะฮะเตียยินดีต้อนรับในตัวข้าง Terry ในฮอตซาลิจาเราเห็นท่องเปลี่ยนเต้เนี่ยถงแล้วป้อเกี่ยฮะเตีย Martin Luther King Jr. เนาะตัวตาเกี่ยอีชินนั่งเลยเนาะรู้แต่เฉย react เลยจ้าที่เราฮอตซาลิจาเนี่ยจากคนนี้เรารู้เจ๋งจังว่ากูสะป้อแต่เฉยๆฮะเยอะเต้ตรงนี้จนเนี่ยสีดีจ้าเทียOkay, Terry, the next question that I'm going to ask you is that what were the reactions from the world, especially you right now, because I know that the world's reaction during that time, as you can see, I mean, it's overwhelming.
Yes,
but for you today, what is your reaction? And especially with Martin Luther King's death, I mean, it's so sad.
Well, at the time that he passed, I was about 9, so I was very young. However, I do remember the reactions of others, the sadness. There was a lot of anger as well because it was he's such a good person that, you know, why would this happen to him? And in fact, there were riots that started because of it as well. But his character still prevailed. And that was the character of love and peace and the way that he led people. That was his dream. So he wanted to make sure that I believe that even though he passed away, he knew that he was going to pass because he mentioned it even in one of his speeches that if he didn't get to the mountaintop.
Yes,
with us,
I was
right.
You know, I was thinking, is he he foresees his death?
Did.
That's what some people interpret it, that he
right.
foreseeing his death.
Absolutely, yes. So even knowing that, I think was a little bit comforting in the sense that we knew, first of all, where he was going because he was a Christian minister. So, but just his stand that he took for everyone just made it really important. And even though there was sadness, I think that in the long run, look where we are today here, still celebrating, still, you know, believing in his dream.
Yes.
Yes.
And he was a very important leader.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chị như là cô cho lựa cho là sai đó này cho nên gì thế giờ cái này tao chăn chuẩn gì là nó mù, ôi bà ta cũng nông nương hai tiền như là nó thổ Martin Luther King như doctor đó giờ doctor Martin Luther King nó thổ nó ta ít xin nâng nó như là này tới chờ họ xả lý trả nó họ reaction nó như lý trả, và như họ điền the Terry tụ khăng này nó họ xả lý trả thế như tiền tụ lỡ tụ nọ lo chấp lời hạt tiền sai số thông plan để tới là sớ chế đồ cho nên số tụ họ ta ít xin nâng lời này cho nên cô lo tới hạt tiền thầu lúc xưa họ nó hay thì Dr. Martin Luther King tôi ta ít xin năng lời cứ do bóng tôi trong ít xét cho bộ tôi cho nhìn tới và nếu cũng mua xử lý cho xong thầu lúc xưa hàng tới xứ thì ta xin lý do trong hay thì thầu nó kia hay thì lỡ tụ nọ Dr. Martin Luther King tôi thì ta ít xin năng lời mà nếu cho nó lúc tết chờ quân chua xứ là này giờ quân chua thì lỡ cũng chỉ bảo hiểu yêu lý trả lỡ cũng hay thì tự trả và phải cơ lý thế chỉ lỡ mấy cả thế lỡ mà cũng mua cái tấm bằng lo trừ sĩ cơ lý thầu lúc xưa và hay thì nó Dr. Martin Luther King nó cũngตัวเรา assassinated เลยเทียจิตาลินเตอร์ให้ซ่อนเตอตูปเนี่ยว่า Terry เตอร์นอนในเจนี่กูเราถัดซ่อให้เตียแต่ฉันนอต่อเลยยลอปีให้เตียขอ community ว่า unity community เนี่ยเดอร์มาร์ตินลูเทอร์คิงเตอร์นอนยังวิตขอให้เตียในรู้หอบเพียเตียหนูขอจุปือว่าหนูป้าตัวโซเลนสวดตูเทียหนูตุ้มโบชัวแล้วนะอยากขอหนูตุ้มโบชัวเนี่ยยังค่อยๆจึงจับเลยยังวิดีจ่าเลยที่มุนหนูตุ้มโบชัวเนี่ยเจ้าหลอปีจวนสีเนี่ยนอมูนี่เจตัวเราเลยยันจอนจงให้เตียมาร์ตินลูเทอร์คิงเตอร์นอนยังเล่งตื้อเจ้าขอนอกูยังวิตขอให้เตียpeace and love cho cái shit lưu thế cho cái thay dân xứ còn nó họ chỉnh chân hằng là trâu lưu rừng mua cho hạt tiền thông luận để tới lúc nó có thể cú bé thì tao là rổ phong như thế chỉ ta lên đến lúc nó mình cả thế khi đu thì cả tôi lúc chết cần tới lúc nó mình cả thế khi đu thì cả tôi y lúc không na lý có thể cú bé tới đa chỉ bé thì cả tôi y lúc không na thôi mình cả đôi thiên này vậy rồi bà ta cụ thả đó này thầu lúc xí hơn tới mà lỗ phải cơ đồ cho đu thế là hai nâng lấy gì chỉ bú có hạt tiền mùi rổ y không mùi rổ y lúc trông chạy y lúc bả lấy gì chỉ bú hạt tiền mùi xí y lúc không na chỉ còn nó chỉ còn tấm bằngว่าลอดชับเราแต่สิตอนนี้ปอน้องๆเนี่ยปอฮะเดียตัวมีการดูหล่อเลยอยู่พุ่งอยู่มีการเดินเลยอยู่มูวี่โอเคเลยอยู่โนโอเคปืนโอเคชี้อยู่หุ่นชี้เทียจะขอเดียแต่ฉันเอาเจวีจะขอฮะเดียมาร์ตินลูเทอร์คิงดรมาร์ตินลูเทอร์คิงรู้จักมั่วฮะเดียก็ฮะเดียจิตาก็อยู่สีดาต่อดูฮะเดียก็ยังนึงอัจฉริโจก็ยังนึงฮะเดีย human เนี่ยเจเราหัวฮะเดีย human rights ก็ยังมันจะใจเราฮะเดียก็ยังรอต่อเราชี้เราหุ่นนะcũng ít ra địa nó ít pro mẫu ok, và bây giờ đó lên từ như chỉ số rất chạy đi, nó này à, thế chỉ ta lên đây nếu cô tham mình chỉ hay tìm Dr. Martin Luther King nó nếu cô ít tu sửa chế lo địa, dừng vật chữ lo hăng, chế lên đây lên thì là kéo cho đầy đủ, cho vật chữ thiên nó nè.